Don't have my mic, okay, so I have to be a little louder. I messed around and missed my stop. Now listen, that ain't a problem because it's just going to give me more steps. That's fine. But here's the thing. I'm like, I might be a little lost. Anyway, but I was on the bus. I don't mind taking the bus, y'all. Public transportation, I have no problem with it. It's just, it's when the crazies come out, that's when it be an issue. Or, you know, when the challenging people come out. Let me just say that. I wanted to leave my truck parked. I'm in a good spot, so I'm like, you know what? Let me just hop on the bus real quick for this run, and it just keep it simple and like that. This gives me a little peace. I don't mind. I don't mind the ride, and I don't mind, you know, the light walk. So there we go. The sun is beaming. It is directly in front of me, and that is wonderful because it's giving me that good old vitamin D naturally. Thank you. You're welcome. I recently gave somebody some directions on a route. That's what that was. Hope you guys are getting prepared with your Lilly savings card, renewing it or just signing up for it if you're brand new to it. But I hope you guys are getting prepared and getting your branded medications in place as a result of the upcoming, you know, ending outcome of the compound Tirzepatide. We on a timeline, you guys. You already know February was the deadline for the 503A pharmacies, and March is a deadline for 503B pharmacies. So we'll see what happens. But that's still the legal decision and the trajectory of the ending of the production of the compound Tirzepatide. So you want to make sure that you have what you need in place, as I am, you know, making sure that I have Zepbound and Tirzepatide compound on the way. Okay, so I'm making sure that I have the brand medication as well as the compound medication in place. But I will still continue to move forward with the compound until it is no longer sourced. But I will have, you know, Zepbound in my fridge. So, you know, just make sure that you are prepared. Y'all, I know this has been a journey in general for weight loss, but this is a journey in general for the accessibility of this GLP-1. Let me say 1 and not 2 to get people all, you know, confused. But for this GLP-1 medication, yeah. There you go. My baby's still there. Needed to leave it parked so I could keep my good spot. All right, I'm back in. I'm back, y'all. Back in. It is freezing outside. Well, let me not say freezing. It's extremely windy and it's cold. Cold enough to make my hands feel cold, okay? The wind was crazy. All right.
Regardless, that was a nice little errand run out. Caught public transportation, was pretty fine. So convenient though, because it's really literally outside the corner, not too far from my residence. Okay. I mean, that's how I get to work. I take regional rail. That's an extension of Amtrak. A definitely more peaceful ride than the standard um, other train services. Okay. I've taken those too, but I would have to say I elevated to regional rail. Okay, it's a more smooth and calm ride. It's a quiet ride. All right. So anyway, so I'm no stranger to taking public transportation. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I'm in a city. It's more convenient. It's more economical. To be honest with you, sometimes I drive into the city. Depending on what I have going on, what I'm doing, I'll park or whatnot. But most part, I'm just catching the train in the city in 15 minutes. It's just, to me, it's more economical. In this case, I didn't want to lose my spot. I didn't feel like it. It wasn't that deep. I wasn't going that far, and it was only one bus ride, so it was super convenient and it was chill. I'm like, let me just get on the bus. I don't feel like the gas. I don't feel like the traffic. I don't feel like the possible risk of getting hit by someone, a potential auto accident that's going to require an immediate $500 deductible. Just the things that you think about. Sometimes when you just, considering leaving your vehicle parked sometimes. So that was this case. And I got some steps in because my behind ended up getting off at the wrong stop. So I had to end up walking further to my destination. Okay. But hey, I guess when we in a step life now, this whole concept of calculating steps and you seeing what good it does, and it's kind of like a game. It's like, okay, it's no big deal as long as it's not inclement weather like raining and storming and stuff like that. I'll just, walk it. I could do the steps, so that's how I look at it. Hi, so I'm back out of the community. I like, being within the community sometimes. So, and I'm looking forward to my incretin medications. I'm just really looking forward to my Zepbound and my Tirzepatide compound. Guys, reminder, the Lilly savings card. A lot of you may already have it. You renew it. For the people who don't have it, go ahead, chime in and put it in your back pocket, in case you need it. Because, you know, what was legally, declared is that Tirzepatide compound at a point would no longer be available. So just in case, I mean, all things are subject to change, you know, through legal interruptions, all that type of stuff. But as of now, that's still what is to take place. So be ready by getting ready. So that's where I'm at. I am getting ready. So and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, let's see how this goes. Let's see if I can stretch a pen or a compound injection for 4 weeks. Stretch one dose. So I mean, there's some schools of thought in my mind as far as economical management and just management in general, because I'm in maintenance and I'm not taking the GLP-1 for weight loss. I'm taking it for um, food noise suppression. That's what I'm taking it for primarily. Food noise suppression. It's going to give some appetite suppression, but primarily that, as long as the appetite suppression is not to the magnitude where I can't consume food. I mean, more than 800 calories. I need to have to be able to consume more because I want to consume more. I do enjoy eating. And then also, I'm in body recomposition. I need to eat. I need to eat and not just drink protein. I need to eat my protein through whole foods. I need the carbs. I need the girth. You know what I'm saying? I need the energy. I don't need to be flat on my face because I'm sick. What happened with me on 7.5 now? So that's why I'm being on 5 milligram is essential, and we just gonna see. That's all I can say. I'm playing with the dose to see the dosing schedule rather. Excuse me. I'm playing with the dosing schedule to see either one biweekly or once a month. But my ultimate goal is once a month. Um, because I take Lipo B weekly, and Lipo B is what I refer to for fat loss, um, because it is targeted for that in hard to reach areas, and I need the fat loss in my abdomen area. So Lipo B contributes to that more so, in my opinion, just more so than the GLP-1 that gives the suppression. Yes, as long as I'm in a deficit, that's all that matters for fat loss or weight loss. So I don't want to be in a strong deficit. So I don't want the GLP-1 to put me in a strong deficit. That's why I have to make sure that, only 5 milligram so that I can continue to maintain and also, slightly lose fat in body recomp phase. So that's my bit, y'all. That's my bit. That's where I'm at. But I'm so excited though because I want, I would like some assistance with food noise a little bit more. Um, so I'm not channeling it so much, trying to counter it from the gut. But we will see. We will see. It's kind of like a relief, and then it's also going to be a relief because I'm going to have, it's a relief because I have multiple medications, in the fridge. And then, I have my supplementations, my supplements for optimum health and further nutrition. And then I have the nutrition knowledge grounded as far as what I'm eating. All the things, y'all. All the things. I mean, to manage weight, I feel like this is a part of a job in itself. I'm just gonna be real. Like I think like weight management and definitely body recomposition, not just weight management, staying in maintenance. It takes work for maintenance, but when you're trying to do other things with the body, with through recomposition, it's a whole nother. It's a whole nother job. It really is. It's a whole nother job, y'all. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Be real.